The biggest mistake I see remote workers make is checking email after 5 p.m. You think you're being dedicated, but you're actually training everyone to expect you 24/7. So here's what happens. You finish your workday at 5, but then you see that little red notification. Just one quick check, right? But that one email turns into 3 responses, which turns into a work call during dinner, and now your boss thinks you're always available. But here's the crazy part. This actually hurts your career more than it helps. I learned this the hard way when I was working 12-hour days from my kitchen table. My family stopped talking to me during meals because they knew I'd get distracted by work. My productivity was terrible because I never gave my brain a break. And my boss? He started sending me urgent emails at 9 p.m. because he knew I'd respond. Then, I discovered something that changed everything. The most successful remote workers I know have one thing in common. They're completely unreachable after work hours. And guess what? They get promoted faster, not slower. Here's why this works. When you're always available, you train people that your time has no value. But when you have clear boundaries, people respect your time and plan better. They send you important stuff during work hours instead of random thoughts at midnight. Think about it like this. Doctors have office hours. Lawyers have office hours. Even your local coffee shop closes at some point. Nobody thinks they're lazy. People respect their time because it's clearly defined. But here's the part that really surprised me. When I stopped checking email after 5 p.m., my boss actually complimented my work quality. Why? Because I was fully focused during work hours instead of scattered across 16 hours of half attention. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if there's a real emergency? Here's the truth. In 3 years of strict boundaries, I've had exactly 0 actual emergencies that couldn't wait until morning. Most urgent emails are just poor planning disguised as crises. So here's how to tell your boss you're not available after 5 p.m. without sounding lazy or uncommitted. First, frame it around productivity, not personal time. Say something like, I've noticed I do my best work when I can fully disconnect and recharge. I'd like to establish clear work hours so I can give you my absolute best during business hours. Second, offer a solution for real emergencies. Give them your phone number and say, if there's a true emergency, call me. But email will be answered first thing tomorrow morning. Third, prove your value during work hours. Be more responsive, more creative, more productive between 9 and 5. Show them that boundaries make you better, not worse. And here's the key. Stick to it. The first week will feel uncomfortable. Your boss might send a few test emails after hours. Don't respond. After 2 weeks, they'll stop because they've learned your pattern. But here's what really happens when you do this consistently. Your family starts trusting that dinner time is actually family time. Your brain gets the rest it needs to solve complex problems. Your work quality improves because you're not running on fumes. And the biggest surprise? Your boss starts seeing you as more professional, not less, because people who respect their own time get respect from others. Now, some of you work for companies that have toxic, always-on cultures. If your boss threatens your job for having normal work hours, that's not a boundary problem, that's a bad company problem. And you deserve better than that. But for most of you, this simple change will transform both your career and your family life. You'll become the person who has it figured out, the one who excels at work and shows up for family, the one other people come to for advice. Because here's the truth nobody talks about. The most successful remote workers aren't the ones who work the most hours. They're the ones who work the smartest hours and protect their energy like it's gold. So here's my challenge for you. Tonight, put your laptop away at 5 p.m., turn off work notifications, have dinner with your family without checking your phone, see how it feels to be completely present, and tomorrow morning, watch how much clearer your thinking is, how much more creative you are, how much better your work becomes when you're actually rested. The question isn't whether you can afford to set boundaries. The question is, can you afford not to? Your future self will either thank you for protecting your time and energy or regret letting work consume everything that actually matters. The choice is yours. But remember, every email you answer after 5 p.m. is training people that your personal time doesn't matter.